I would love to hear the story of how you two met.
Oh, gosh.
Well,
I'll let him tell this story. Let's see if he tells it right.
well, it was.
Well, you're here to correct him.
It was the mid-'80s, Athens, Georgia, and my bass player Michael Steele. Mike and I were playing at this little club in Athens. Athens is a college town. University of Georgia's there, and we're playing there. It was our first, maybe our second week playing there, and these two girls came in with their dates and sat at the table right in front of us. And one of those girls was really pretty. I don't remember the other one. One of them was really pretty. But I knew exactly what songs to bore their dates to death. So they go to the back and play pool. And when they did, we took a break. And I sat down next to that pretty girl. And the first thing I ever said to her, I said, "When are we getting married?"
Wow.
Whoa, you've got strategy and game.
That's editing.
No, I
That
didn't
is
have that.
serious.
She's like, "You're talking to the hand. Don't talk to me." It took me 2 years to get a date.
Took 2 years, and we never dated. Actually, we went on a few dates, and I went back away to college, and he was driving me crazy. I mean, he'd call me 5 or 6 times a day, and he'd send me flowers every week, and I thought, this guy's crazy. So I
Stalker.
Yeah, I came home from college and on Christmas break, and I was like, I'm telling this guy to quit calling me. And so I got out of the car and I didn't tell him, and we saw each other every day Christmas break, and New Year's Eve he asked me to marry him. Never said, "Will you date me? I love you." Nothing. "Will you marry me?"
You got to have a plan. I support that, John.
So John, what I want to know, John, is how were you so certain about this specific girl? Because it sounds like once you set your mind to something, you get something done.
I don't know. There's just something about her. Just called my name.
Oh, please.
Just something whispered my name.
Let's go back to the beginning of your career, John. You have an interesting story to tell about a song you wrote called the Graduation Song when you were 17, which was a song for your own graduation, I'm guessing. But that thing has now had a history of its own, that song. Tell us about it.
Well, actually, I wrote it my senior year. I didn't actually play it at my graduation. It's just something I wrote for myself. And I ended up recording it on a record a few years later. And I can't actually remember what record I put it on, but I did. It was on one of my early independent records. And but I wrote it in spring of 1977. And then this past spring, with the COVID shutdown and all the graduations being canceled, and our son Kalen, who plays drums with us, he's 24. He said, "Dad," he said, "I bet they're going to cancel high school and college graduations." I said, "There's no way." And he said, "You watch." And he said, "And if they do," he said, "we ought to consider going back and re-recording that old song of yours and just put it out there just to celebrate all those who are going to have this unheralded achievement." And so sure enough, it came down, they got canceled. And so we recorded it in a most unique way. We used all the guys that we play on the road with, and everybody recorded their parts at home and emailed them in, and he helped me put them all together. And
it was really cool process because our son Kalen, he is also John's drummer full time, and he heard the song in a different way than John originally had recorded it. And of course that was back in 1977, so it was a little dated.
We freshened it up a bit.
So it was very cool to just redo the song in a fresh new way.
And
we're going to play a little
what you're looking at here is Robert had the idea. We're doing this little video, and we had friends from all over the world contribute photos of their graduating seniors.
Oh, wow.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, my goodness.
To all the times in PE, to all the parties that we threw, to driving the teachers crazy, but now it's nothing new. To all the times we came in late and they never said a word. And to all the world religions that we learned in history class. To all the great musicians that lived in the past. To all the world's great artists, from Da Vinci to Surrey. It's time for me to go my way.